Welcome to Top Shelf Men. I'm Reese. Today, we're going to talk about the topic of mate guarding. And within that topic, we're going to talk about how women mate guard their husbands or boyfriends by making them fat and unattractive to other women. We're going to talk about what to look out for and share some experiences, so stay tuned to the rest of this episode. Now, both men and women mate guard, but they go about it in very different ways. Men, for example, will say, don't dress that way, it's too provocative, you're going to attract the wrong attention, or I don't want you having male friends. I don't want you seeing these male coworkers after work for drinks. And what you're doing is that you're reducing the exposure that your girlfriend, your woman has to having slip-ups where, oops, pinky swear, I didn't mean to, but I got drunk and I cheated on you. And on the other hand, women go about mate guarding in very different ways. Women, on the other hand, what they will do is that they will sabotage their man. They will do things to make their man less attractive to other women. That way, they have more security in the sense of like, oh, he's not going to step out on me. Oh, I'm the best option that he has. I'm the only one in his life because I've made him less attractive to other women. And in my experience, younger women don't tend to mate guard as strongly as older women. When women are hitting the wall or they're getting post-wall, they're getting to the point of like, oh, I'm ready to settle down now. That's when their mate guarding goes into overdrive, and they will be very, very deceptive in the ways that they want to sabotage you to make you less attractive to other women, because at this point that they're thinking is, oh, okay, I had my fun, I'm not getting the attention from the guys I really want, so and I'm getting ready to settle down now, so I don't care if he gets overweight or if he's less attractive. I want him down because they might have baby rabies, or they might feel that this is literally the end of the line for them in the sense of being able to get a guy somewhat within what they want. So the mate guarding and the sabotaging gets more aggressive. And one of the most common forms of mate guarding that I have personally experienced and I've seen women do to other men is by making them overweight, making them fat. And women are very, very devious in how they camouflage this. They will camouflage it by saying, oh, I'm cooking because I love you. I cooked all this extra food for you, and the purpose is that they want to overstuff you. Like they're not worried about your nutrition. They're not worried about you keeping your musculature, about your shape. What they want to do is that they want to fatten you up. And they are able to use the excuse of, oh, my cooking is showing my love for you, so you have to eat everything. And if you don't eat everything they cook for you, they'll cry because you're not accepting their love. You're not making yourself fat and accepting their love by eating a lot of things that you normally wouldn't be eating. And the reason for this is to mate guard you, to get you to be overweight so that other women don't look at you. And when you notice that you have gained weight, they will start telling you, no, it's fine. I love you this way because to me, my feelings of love for you are eternal. So even if you're putting on this weight from all this extra food I'm feeding you, I still love you. Actually, I love you more now. I'm more attracted to you now. And this is a lie. They're actually less attracted to you, but they're more comfortable in the sense of how they're mate guarding you, because it's like, oh, this guy ain't going nowhere. He doesn't have any better options but me. And that's what literally makes them feel this way, like that they love you more because they feel more comfortable. They feel like they gotcha. So the typical blue pill guy will think, okay, she loves me no matter what. Whether I look hot or not, whether I gain weight, whether I get sick, this shows how much she loves me and will stick by me no matter what. And he'll get comfortable because he'll be, well, I'm eating good. I guess I don't have to work out because she loves me. She actually loves me more now that I'm fatter. And this is a trap because as she is comfortable with mate guarding you, she's also losing attraction to you at the same time. So she feels more comfortable over the security that she has. But long term, she's going to eventually start to monkey branch because she's going to be, oh, I'm with a fat ass. Chad from sales, he's looking hot, he's in shape. And this is how women sabotage relationships. This is why relationships led by females always end in disaster. And frankly, I've fallen for this too. I had a girlfriend that, as a mate guarding strategy, she fattened me up. I was working, I would leave the house at 7:30 in the morning, and after work, I went to college. And then after college, I would be coming home around 10:30, 11. And my girlfriend would be like, I cooked this big meal for you. And I'm like, I just want to brush my teeth and go to sleep. I'm exhausted because I was doing this 5 days a week. And then I also had classes on Saturdays. And what would happen is that when I came home, she would cook these heavy meals for me. And if I didn't eat, she would cry because I was refusing to eat the food that she so lovingly cooked for me. And after about 50, 60 pounds later, I put on a ton of weight. Eventually, we wound up breaking up. And during the breakup, she confessed to me that, yes, she actually was feeding me this way on purpose because she didn't want other women to look at me. And she wanted me to be as fat as possible. And that was my lesson learned. But let's take a look at another example of another man who's gone through this situation by taking a look at this post from Reddit. And it's really interesting because this post is very, very similar to the experience I just told you about. And I hope that other men learn from this experience and don't fall for the same trap. So let's take a look. But before that, do me a favor, leave a like and subscribe to help the channel grow. As this channel grows, I want to build a community of men striving to be the best versions of themselves, trying to be top shelf men, where we can support each other, give each other advice, and help each other get through life without falling into the pitfalls that the average blue-pilled beta falls into today. So, like, subscribe, help the channel grow. All right, let's read on. I, 28 male, have gained weight since meeting my girlfriend, 30 female. Recently, she confided in me that she actually likes it and wants me to gain more. So just from the title here, I'm already smelling some mate guarding here. She's 30 years old, so she's actually hit the wall. She's actually hit that pinnacle of time that I've seen a lot of women hit, where their maternal clock starts ticking and they want to, the baby rabies are starting to mentally set in and they want to lock a guy down. All right, let's read on. My girlfriend and I started dating about 1.5 years ago. Throughout our relationship, she has cooked a lot for me, pasta with various sauces, etc., fattening, high carbs and sauces with a lot of sugar. And she usually brings me seconds and dessert without me having to ask. I always just assumed this was how she showed her love. Now you're starting to see the parallels with the story I told you. Again, they're cooking for you to show their love, but they're, eat up, get fatter, get fat, make me feel more secure. As a result of her great food and constant encouragement to eat, I put on 38 pounds from the summer of 2018 to October 2019. A little bit over a year. I'm 6'0", so that's not as much as it sounds like. Actually, that's almost 40 pounds. That's a bit of weight. Think about like whatever weight you are now, if you're not overweight, and throwing on a 38-pound weighted vest and going up and down stairs, running, doing your daily activities with an extra 38 pounds on you. That's a bit of weight. All right. Then I got a terrible cold just before Halloween and ended up unintentionally losing about 10 pounds. I haven't weighed myself to see exactly how much. The other day I was joking about it and said, my pants fit better than they did in the fall. I bet you're happy about that. And she replied, actually, and eventually admitted that she thought I looked really hot with a bigger belly. I asked if she was serious, and she said that she was, and even confided that she fantasizes about what I'd look like with an extra 50 pounds. She asked if that was something I'd ever consider doing for her. Because you love me, right? And I told her I needed a few days to think about it. So right now, you're getting major mate guarding red flags here. She is a little bit older than him, but at 30 years old, she is at the wall. Again, she could still be attractive. She could have another 10, 15 years in her of being attractive, but mentally, I've seen women, as soon as they hit 30, it's like a fuse in their head. They start to say, oh, maybe I want to have a baby. They start to get the baby rabies. So I can tell you, likely she wants to lock him down. That's why she's fattening him up. All right, let's take a look to see what happens next. My initial reaction was shock because she's tiny, 5'2" and barely 100 pounds. Exactly. Mind you, she is bringing him second. She's bringing him dessert, but at 5'2", barely 100 pounds, she's not overeating herself. So she's still keeping herself attractive because she, as a woman, she needs to keep her options open. So I never expected her to be into something like this. But after thinking it over, am I crazy to actually be considering it? No, you're just a blue pill beta. She's been noticeably more into sex since I've gained weight. And when we lay down to go to sleep, she now asks to be the big spoon 90% of the time, which I now realize is because she likes rubbing my belly as we fall asleep. Oh God. To be blunt, I like the extra sex and affection, and I wouldn't really mind gaining more weight to make her happy. The only thing holding me back are the potential health consequences, but I could always try to gain the weight she wants me to gain and just lose it if it starts to affect my health. This guy's delusional. Like, you think you're just gonna drop the weight. Like, it doesn't work that way. Not only that, but also, like, you've kind of ruined your body shape. You'll get stretch marks, whatever. I love this woman, and we're compatible on so many levels that I could see us getting married a couple of years down the line. So part of me feels like this isn't too much to ask of me, if it would really mean a lot to her. It's kind of a win-win anyway, since I get to eat whatever I want. Remember, this is what I said. Your typical blue-pilled beta will think, well, I don't have to work out and she loves me no matter how fat I am. So whatever, if I let myself go, she'll still love me. This is delusional. This is blue-pill beta thinking. Oh, God. It's kind of win-win anyway, since I get to eat whatever I want. I have no one to whom to talk about this in real life because it's obviously a private matter, so I'd figure I'd ask here. And he's asking here because as he has this blue pill conditioning of, well, she told me that she loves me now that I'm fatter, so she's gonna love me no matter what, right? Deep down inside him, there's a bit of masculinity that is telling him, this doesn't sound right. You should probably run this by other people. Because, again, this guy's still a man. So something is telling him that what he's perceiving when what he's thinking, it's not just a simple go ahead, become a fat ass. He's smelling some BS. He just doesn't want to admit it because he's been brainwashed to, oh, you have to make women happy. And women are always right. And she'll love me forever and ever because I love her too. So men and women are exactly the same, right? Now there's a little bit of a postscript here. Editing this in because I forgot to add it earlier. I guess another potential downside is if I gain 50 more pounds and we eventually break up for whatever reason, then would it be harder for me to meet someone else? There you go. He hit the nail on the head. She assured me that that wouldn't be an issue because, one, she promises pinky swear, because she doesn't see any reason why we'd break up, and two, even if we did, she claims that a lot of women prefer bigger men, but just won't admit it. I'm not sure if the last one is true or not, because it's not. It's bullshit. Oh, God. And this is what's wrong with a lot of society and relationships. So let's break it down. Oh, well, you know what? Let's review the too long didn't read. I got kind of fat since meeting my girlfriend. She's actually been doing it on purpose and wants me to get fatter because she thinks it's sexy. Should I do it? No. The answer is no. All right, let's talk about this. So in the red pill, there is the idea that 80% of men are invisible to women. And also, if you're from the West, chances are the average male is overweight. So a big reason as to why the majority of men are invisible to women, especially even the most average or even below average women, is because men, your average man in the West is overweight. So no, I can tell you her second point that women don't say, but they actually find fat men attractive is BS. This is why you have the whole like, oh, Lizzo, she's a queen, she's a 10 out of 10. And then you'll have a guy that's freaking ripped and she'll be like, oh yeah, he's okay. Because the standards of beauty for men here in the West are so much higher than they are for women, where, you know, women, they're like, oh, Lizzo's so hot, she's a queen, until you tell her she looks like Lizzo, then she gets offended. So I can tell you clearly, this is a guy that's been bamboozled by his girlfriend into becoming a fat ass because she feels insecure about being able to keep him. And whatever that insecurity may stem from, he's somewhat fallen for it, but something inside him is telling him, this doesn't sound right. What she's telling me is not indicative of what reality is. That's why he's gone on Reddit and asked it as a question. And this is why men must, especially men striving to be top shelf men, we have to be aware of this trap. Where, again, in my experience, women that are nearing the wall or post-wall, they need to tie down the guy. They need to have that security that he's not going to do better than them so that they can feel secure. So what do? The most common strategy is either have the guy look like a dork, or second of all, have the guy become fat. Because women are not attracted to fat men. But again, don't get me wrong, like a chubby girl can be very attractive. Chubby by, I guess, European or Asian standards, not by American standards, because, you know, you'll have a girl by Lizzo and they'll say, oh, she's big boned or chubby, but, you know, properly chubby, you know, she'll be cute. But when it comes to women judging men and being attracted to men, it doesn't cut it. That is why, particularly here in the West, for most women, one of the most effective mate guarding strategies is make your boyfriend or your husband fat. But again, the issue that comes from this is that she's going to make you fat, and then she's going to feel secure, so she's going to feel like she loves you more because she's more comfortable. But then what's going to happen is that, give it a little time, maybe you get a little fatter or you keep your weight, but you're still overweight. She's going to become less attracted to you. And then once she stops being attracted to you, then she's going to start wondering. She's going to start thinking, oh, Chad or Tyrone look really good. Oh, they're talking to me. Maybe they're interested. Mind you, as much as she was getting him fat, bringing him desserts seconds without him even asking, because she's on purposely trying to fatten him up, she managed to stay 5'2", about 100 pounds. Because she needs to keep her options open. So, men, watch out for this. When you make a girlfriend, if you notice that you're gaining weight and you notice that she's trying to show you her love by cooking excessive amounts of food for you, offering you a second, telling you, oh, let's eat dessert. And it's like, I'm already full. But you love me, right? I don't want to eat dessert by myself. Realize that chances are, whether it's subconsciously or on purpose, it's a mate guarding strategy. So don't fall for it. Stay swole, stay good looking, and keep your options open. Spin plates, stay attractive. Thank you for watching this video to the end. Let us know in the comments below if you've fallen for the trap where a woman's like, oh, you love me, right? You're gonna overeat for me. I want you to get fat. I'm attracted to fat men. And you've fallen for it, and then you had to pick yourself up and rebuild yourself once your relationship just imploded. So let us know in the comments below. Also, like, share, and subscribe to help this channel grow and help build a community of top shelf men striving to stay on the top and get better with age. This is Reese. See you next time, guys. Peace.